Yeah, with J Dilla, man, J Dilla is one of the greatest musicians I ever met, greatest creators I ever met. You know, I would go to Detroit all the time. Just with Jay, I would be going to make music, but became just like a family thing where we would go to the Mongolian barbecue and eat. We go to Dave and Buster's and play games, and then we go to the movies together. Then dudes would talk me into going to the strip club. Cause I ain't no strip clubs type of cat, really, to be honest. I ain't the one that want to put money up for girls, you dig? But we went up to the strip club, had a good time. It was like, Jay he was a balanced dude, because he'd come get me in the Range Rover and be going to make some super artistic music. So he kind of had the balance. The way that, the stuff that I think Kanye captured by saying, yo, I'm getting this money and I'm conscious, JD had that in his soul. He just didn't talk, well, he did talk about it. He rapped about that stuff too, like rapped about, look, my chain swing, he'd be snapping, man. He one of the best ever. One of the most memorable moments for me was with J Dilla was the time where I wanted them to rap on Like Water for Chocolate. It was him and Ba10 and T3. We was at the studio and I was sitting there trying to get them to rap on it, and they was taking all day. For some reason, I could tell that he didn't want to, that they didn't want to do it. I'm like, man, I thought he liked this beat. He kind of co-produced it. So that night we went home, I'm like, damn, I flew out here to get they verses done, and neither one of them had really finished their stuff. And that next morning, he came and got me early and was playing this beat, and it was the Thelonious beat, like Thelonious, boom, 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 boom. And he had that, yeah, play at your own risk. Act like, bitch, I'm on some grown shit. He was kicking that out. I mean, he had that on, it was recorded and everything. I was like, what's this? He was like, man, I think we could rap to this. I was like, yo, we could rap to this, because I was just charged. I was like, man, I was one of the coldest beats I ever heard, And when I got to it, man, that was one of the only times from that point, when he made that beat, I went and did what they do, because they was sitting they rhymes right there in JD basement. I went and wrote my rap in JD basement, like, look, I just caught the vibe, this beat too good, I'm just gonna go on it. So that's how that came about, man. That's one of my Dilla stories.